Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience joining us in our different affiliates, but also through our friends online and worldwide. Thanks to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcasts. We're glad you all could be with us as well. Well, I think all of us know the power and the importance of technology, but how is technology innovation being used when it comes to nonprofits to solve some of the most impossible problems that they face? Well, we have two individuals here to help us to kind of find out how they're able to use their own experiences and the impact they're able to make. We're excited to welcome Mick Ebeling to our program. Mick is the founder of the Not Impossible Foundation and Labs, and we have Stacy Simpson joining us. Stacy is the global leader of corporate responsibility for Genpact. Thanks to the two of you for being on with us today. Really appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mick, really appreciate you two being with us. How is digital innovation playing a role, Mick, when it comes to solving some of the issues that we see today, especially when it comes to food insecurity?
Well, that's the funny thing is that it really isn't until we came around. Is that the crazy statistic is that you look right now at the number of people who are food insecure in this country, and food insecure is defined as people who just don't have the number of meals that they need per week. But they have jobs, they go to school, they look like you and I. They're not people standing on the street corner, but you don't really know that they don't have the proper amount of meals per week to eat. And technology has never really been used as a way to reach these people. And so we created a way that allows people who are food insecure to have access to meals that are close to them, so they don't have to make pilgrimages across town and interrupt their jobs or their school. They can get food that's close to them and do it all through a text message. And that's really, from what we can tell, no one's ever done that before. And we're really excited because there's 50 million people in this country who struggle to put food on the table every day. So there's a lot of people who need to be helped.
And we know, especially after the past year and a half, that is really coming to the forefront. Stacy, with Genpact working with technology and digital transformation to make the world a better place, how is this all coming into play when it comes to this partnership?
Yes, thanks, Cyrus. So, as Mick said, in addition to being a massive societal issue, food insecurity is also a data issue, right? So that impact that Mick was just talking about lies in the ability to leverage technology to better connect those who can help with those who need help. And so for us at Genpact, what we want to do is leverage our digital expertise to help amplify that impact. So together we're creating, one of the things we're doing is creating a platform that links the donors and restaurants and nonprofits and recipients all together in one place so that donors can have real-time visibility into the impact of their donations. And what we've seen is that when people can directly see the impact of what they give more, right? So the ultimate goal for us is for technology that creates better visibility, gets more people involved, and helps get more people fed.
Wow, and I think that is the big thing. Mick, I mean, with your organization, and I mentioned you're being the founder of Not Impossible Foundation and Labs, I mean, you're all about trying to find innovative ways to deal with society's challenging problems. So how do you see this partnership helping, Mick, when it comes to expanding the program to deal with food insecurity?
Sure. Not Impossible was rooted in this philosophy of what we call technology for the sake of humanity. And we are always looking for ways that technology can kind of propel our society forward and attack these societal issues. Sometimes that is doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be complex. And one of the things that we're really excited about our partnership with Genpact is they have the ability to analyze data. They have the ability to see things and be able to scale things. And that's really when you're looking at a problem of this magnitude and has this much impact on our society, that's, I think, where their muscle and their know-how is going to really be able to amplify the amount of good that we're trying to do and actually doing. I mean, in Los Angeles, we fed over 77,000 people, and that's part and all through a text message. So now imagine this solution having the jet fuel that Genpact is going to pour into the mix in terms of this donor platform, and I think you're going to see some serious impact in the months and years ahead.
Yeah. Stacy, I know having Not Impossible being involved is a big help, but how can our audience get involved or benefit from the program?
Yeah, thanks for asking, because I do think awareness is another critical element in fighting food insecurity, right? You can't fix what you can't see. And so one of the things that we actually did this past weekend is Genpact leveraged this partnership with Formula E, which is the all-electric racing circuit, and we put the Not Impossible logo on our Envision Virgin Racing cars throughout the entire New York race. And that was really about getting the issue of hunger front and center for millions of fans, right? So this highly engaged audience can actually get involved in the fight against food insecurity. And your listeners can too. So for anyone who wants to get involved, you go to genpact.com/notimpossible. That's Genpact, GenPact.com/notimpossible. And you can find all sorts of ways to get involved as an individual, as an organization, or even if you need help.
I love that. Genpact.com/notimpossible. We'll make sure that we link that up for our podcast audience and on our social media as well. Again, everyone, Mick Ebeling is the founder of Not Impossible Foundation and Labs, and Stacy Simpson, you just heard there, the global leader of corporate responsibility for Genpact. Thanks to the two of you for being on today and sharing this great information. Really appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.